Hello. In this demo I'm going to redraw this RPA line for T1 because it crosses this wall, which for the purposes of the demonstration we're going to say it's really deep with massive foundations, so roots are unlikely to be coming through here. So we're going to draw the RPA line using a polyline and match the area to the original one. To do this I'm just using my normal snap settings, which are nearest and intersection, and you must always have the properties window open. It saves a lot of time, makes life easier. If you don't know how to do that, quickly show you. Just go to View, Properties, grab the window and just whack it until it clicks onto the side. You can hide it if you don't want to see it at times and bring it back out. But it's very useful because you can, if you click on any closed polyline shape, it'll give you a readout of the area which we need to see. And the other thing I use an awful lot is the escape button. My left hand is always hovering above the escape button, so I can click it and cancel any selection nice and efficiently and quickly. So let's start. I'm going to select polyline, snap settings on, up to this corner, back out to there, and then I'm going to right click arc, and I want it to go back to the start, so I'm going to right click close and then grab the actual arc and lock it onto the circle that's there. So now we've got a polyline with an area of 158 and the original RPA with an area of 191. So I need to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to pull these corners out slightly, and the snap lock is nearest, so it's always locking to a line, and then I'm going to pull up the actual arc. So the area is now 194, so I'll just bring it in slightly, 190, and we're going back again, zoom in a bit. That'll do nicely, and I'm quite happy with that. And I'm just going to recolor it. And the original circle you could delete, or maybe dash it. And there you are. That's adjusted now around this obstacle. So I'm going to do this again with this one down here. It's the same area circle, and it's got two buildings and a road to the south. These dashed lines are just roof overhang, so I'm going to treat these as obstructions to the RPA. So I expect it will squish northwards there and around these corners slightly. So start a polyline and go right up to there, right click arc onto that corner, right click back to line, and I'm just going to come out to about there, right click arc to about there, right click line, right click arc, and right click line and right click close. So it goes back to the start. It's now a closed shape, and it will give me an area if it's closed. So I'm just going to pull these arcs in. And let's see what we've got. 196. So it's a little bit big. So I'll pull this corner in slightly. Get them down slightly. $192. No, we need to go a lot further. $191, a bit more because it's high on the one. And I'm fairly happy with that. We don't really know where the roots go, we just need to put some kind of representation on a drawing. I'm just going to match the properties from this one onto here and repeat. Oops. And there we are. 191, 191. I'm not worried about the fraction, as long as we're roughly in the ballpark. And that's it. That's how just to use a polyline to plot. It's time consuming, slow, and generally you don't need to do it an awful lot because all these trees are away from buildings, so it's just in some circumstances. Okay, thank you very much.